So I thought I'd just turn on the camera and see what comes out. Hey guys, it's John sitting here on the back deck, and I just wanted to hop out here and just turn on the camera and see what pops out. I have no idea of what I'm going to say. I have no plan for this video whatsoever. This is just sheer spontaneity talking. Um, when I think about this past couple weeks, I've been making a lot of videos, and I've been enjoying making the videos, and I'm enjoying putting a little bit more time and effort into learning new softwares and bettering my video capabilities and learning just new aspects of what I'm doing. And when I think about the reasons why I'm doing that is, every moment of our life, we're striving to be our best self. And many people don't think they can make it to be their best selves, and so they don't believe that they are their best selves, and they're looking for ways to become their best self. And the interesting thing is, when you're looking at your best self, first of all, that's your subjective belief what your best is. Second of all, the way you create your best self is one best self successful moment at a time. You be the best self in the present moment, and then you be your best self in the next present moment, and then you be your best self in your next present moment. And then you look back, and suddenly behind you is proof that you're your best self. By being your best self in the present moment, you're creating your experience. The reason I'm really getting into figuring out camera work and software and better microphones and how to work my iPhone into a decent video image is because I want to be my best self on YouTube for you. So the videos can be better. The videos can feel more engaging. So you'll get more out of them. It will be more pleasant to watch, easier to understand because the sound is better. All these things are just aspects of bettering myself. And understanding that the better myself I am, the better I'm represented to the world, the better I'm expressed to the world. And people will always judge you by your actions, and actions done in doubt of self, they will judge you as someone who doesn't believe in yourself. And when you look at the idea of judging yourself by the idea that you're not your best self, that's a judgment of self. You're judging yourself as not as good as your best could be. I look at the idea of becoming my best self as not something that's ahead of me to grow into, but something that's here in the now that I am creating in the present. Of course, I firmly believe we only create anything in the present moment. And saying I'm going to be my best self would be a ridiculous statement for me, because I believe nothing happens in the future, that everything happens in the now. And so when I look at the aspect of being my best self, it comes down to realizing that if I am my best self, nothing's impossible for me. Nothing's impossible for me. When I started my YouTube channel, I didn't know how to do YouTube. I didn't know how to do a camera. I had no clue about microphones or sound or how to edit video. I had never done any of those things, ever. But as I started to learn and study and look at my life and about what I wanted to create in the world, and more specifically, what I wanted the outcome of my life to be, then I found that I could easily just start tweaking things as I go, making this a little bit better, making that a little bit stronger, making the image a little clearer, making my dialogue a little tighter, editing the ums and the uhs out, and making it so that the video is more engaging and enjoyable for you. It's a matter of, in your life, is if you want to become your best self, and if you want to connect to your bigger spiritual self, all of those things happen in the present. All of those things are you being it. Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. And you can only be something in the now. And sitting in the moment declaring you're not your best only gives you a really bad experience. It gives you a lacking experience. It gives you the experience of failing at, at being your best. And the opportunity to step up and say, I am taking this small present moment and I'm going to create something new. I'm going to create my best. And, big successes don't magically appear. They happen one small successful moment at a time. And when you can take the small successful moment, you can stack them on top of each other. You're now creating this lifetime of successful moments. And people look at your life and they go, look at all those successful moments. They were their best self because they were able to create these moments in a way that was to their best benefit, to their best outlook, to their best expression of self. And it's a matter of you deciding to say, I am my best expression of self. I am, asking in God's name, I am my best expression of self. And here in the now is the only moment you have to do anything in the I am. Because outside of the here and now is the I will be and the I was. It's I am is now. It's a matter of being your best in the here and now so that your here and now can be the expression of that. And when you do that, you're living your authentic self because your best self is your authentic self without your limitations of fears and anxieties. Your best self is the expression of self that you've always wanted to be, but now that you've chosen to be it, you get to experience it. You get to experience the life of being your best self. And your best self is loving and caring and joyful. It makes people feel good. Your best self is an expression of God. Your best self is an expression of who you can be in any moment of your life. And it's just a matter of you choosing to do it and doing it. Thoughts, words, and deeds create your life. Thoughts, words, and deeds. Thoughts, beliefs. Thoughts are beliefs. Thoughts, words, your beliefs spoken in word, actions, deeds. They're the things that take things into motion. And you could take your thoughts, words, and deeds and do the best you possibly can and be your best self. And you have that ability right now. And I want to thank you guys for hanging on with me for this video. Like I said, there was nothing in this video that was planned. I had no idea what I was going to say when I turned the camera on. It was just me opening up to speak to you about who you are and what you can create. And it just flowed out. So I appreciate you spending this little bit of time with me here on the back deck. And you guys have a great night. And I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.